Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. I am on my way to work. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing for this week's video, but I always seem to come up with something. So as long as you're going to go along with me for the journey, I think we'll have a good time. So I'll talk to you in a minute.
Mary Kay looked I remember that was scandal the news very vividly, had no idea.
I've been home for a little bit. The day was not too bad. Yeah, I just went in on a Saturday, like I do every Saturday, and I did want to tell you I'm wearing my Deer Stag's shoes. Let me show you those. These shoes are really comfortable. When I was having that issue with my toe, these shoes were the ones that I was wearing all the time, and I just noticed that I hadn't worn them in a long time, and I was like, where are my shoes? And they were in the closet. So let me just show you those real quick. I have them on. They're so comfortable. I don't know, they may not be for everyone, like fashion wise. I just really like them. They're really comfortable on my feet, and they don't make my feet hurt, so that is a really big thing. So I sincerely recommend anyone get these shoes. And yeah, these were a gift, and I am really glad that I thought to wear these again, because like I said, it's been about probably a year since I wore these. I just forgot that I had them, but they are so comfortable. This is tonight's meal. If you see this container, you know what this is. These are rib tips, and I'm going back in for my second sort of helping. I just put some in the oven to heat them up, but I believe it's called damn, I forgot. I-57. Yeah, I-57. It's a staple here in Chicago, so gonna be eating on those for dinner. I've got US Open tennis on TV. There's a match later that I want to watch. I saw the Alcaraz, I believe that's how he says his name. I saw that match earlier while I was at work, and yeah, it's just gonna be sort of a quiet evening at home. Gonna work on something to show you guys, which again, today's Saturday. When you see this video, it'll be tomorrow, Sunday. So yeah, let's see what I come up with. Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for this video, for this week's vlog. I did want to just sort of go through a few of my digital artworks. I use Coral Painter, Ibis Paint, Media Bang, Artflow, Autodesk, and Sketchbook. I am using a very old Samsung tablet, so I'm sort of restricted to the art apps this tablet will allow me to work on. So I wanted to share some of my works. The lady eating her hair is a personal favorite of mine. I haven't really shared this one, but I'm gonna do a little bit more with that in the future. That one was sort of like the twins just sort of sitting together. And then this one is just girl with red headphones on in a field of clover. This is actually my niece Kiara, and I did this sort of digital painting of her that I really love. This is actually the screensaver to my laptop. This is one of my very oldest pieces, but the lady sitting at the piano or standing at the piano singing with the guy, he's playing the piano. And now this is a time lapse of a lady with flower in her hair. It just made me think of like Hawaii and maybe people from there, like a young lady from Hawaii who is, just beautiful and just sort of there with flower in her hair. So this is a time lapse of that. I don't know if you guys want me to like talk you through this whole process, but it did just kind of start out with like just a real sort of basic sketch, and then I went in and just sort of tried to add detail with the line work, just trying to make sure that the line work was precise. Yeah, I did that, and you will see like there's a lot of times when you're working on art where you're just sort of looking at it, erasing things, starting over. But I did like her eyebrows and like a black. This was originally going to be just like a black and white piece. You will see eventually I did add color. I went in and started sort of airbrushing in some shadows and sort of like around her cheekbones. You'll see that, and just trying to go in and make these lines as crisp as I could. Working on art is never a perfect process. This ideal totally came, out of my head. A lot of times I will work on, off of something I've seen, but this came directly out of my head. Right now you saw I had started to add like another person with hair into this, and that just didn't work for me, so I got rid of her. This is where I started to work on the flower in her hair. In this art app, there are certain sort of functions that you can use, sort of some pre-programmed things that you can add. So this flower was like a pre-programmed addition that I added. I did something with the background where I wanted to make it look like, sort of like almost like, there was like this dust or haze or just this texture in the background. Eventually I nixed that ideal, and then I came up with this ideal for her hair where it was like 5 different colors brown, like going from a light shade to a very dark shade. I started working on her eyes, and they were originally like a very light brown, and you'll see that I sort of started to incorporate some of the colors from flowers into her eyes, and eventually I felt like her eyes needed like some green, in her eyes, and then I think I eventually ended up with like just like a really sort of brown eyes. But you can see her hair, I just sort of went from light to dark hues of brown, and that was very satisfying to me. I blended in some skin tones, you know, some browns and some oranges, a little bit of red. Tried to give a little bit of like, you know, blush color to try to pick up that purple and blue that's in the flowers. Tried to, you know, sort of put that into like her makeup. But yeah, basically this is just a quick time lapse of this picture. I'm not really sure if I'm finished with it, but this is how it ends up looking. And yeah, this video is really quick. I just really want to thank everyone for supporting. I love all you guys' comments, people on YouTube, Myron, Rini, I really, Leland, I really appreciate all of you in your comments, and thank you for supporting me. And yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I love it. I don't know, you know, I don't know what you know, what this is gonna, what's gonna come of this, but I really enjoy doing it, and thank you very much.